A general thought on setting in other schools is to group pupils of a similar ability together to teach them some things and not others. But the purpose of setting at Norwich School is to give pupils of all abilities the best opportunity to access a common core curriculum by offering different levels of classroom support, thereby giving them the best chance to achieve this goal. We find that setting is best done by offering smaller class sizes to those that require greater teacher support, as opposed to the view of imposing limits on what is or is not taught to some pupils. In the fourth form, the school splits the pupils into 4 classes, 1, 2, 3 and 4. In maths, classes 1 and 2 are taught in 3 sets at exactly the same time, and the same for classes 3 and 4. And we adjust the number of pupils in each set depending on what we think their current needs are in terms of teacher support in the fourth form. Typically, we'd have between 7 and 10 pupils in the sets where most support is needed, 15 to 18 where more independence could be given, and up to 25 in a set that requires much less close intervention from a teacher. Short answer to this question is that that's very difficult. We set in September by taking into account observations of and our own introductions to pupils in upper 3 before the end of the academic year, and assessment data from the lower school, and also discussions with lower school teachers on how pupils are and their observations of them in the classroom. Our initial assessment is refined after the first half term, where we'll adjust the levels of support where necessary. We appreciate that pupils develop and progress at different rates, and so the levels of support offered are fluid throughout pupils' transition across secondary school maths. We try to avoid the use of the words top, middle and bottom sets, as this is misleading at Norwich School. It's a huge transition from primary to secondary education as a whole, and as part of this, pupils adjust to secondary maths at very different rates, and this is something that's out of everyone's control.